I know it's not Monday, but it's still ramble time. It's now Tuesday, the 17th of April, and we're gonna do some weird stuff. You might notice I have some bunny ears on. Yeah. So I'm sorry I missed you guys on Easter. I'm not really a Easter person, as it is a highly religious holiday, and I am agnostic. That don't mean that I didn't eat some hard-boiled eggs, and that also doesn't mean that I may or may not have killed a rabbit and feasted on its carcass. I didn't really do that, but if I did, it would have been in the spirit of Easter, I assure you. So, let's see, what can we talk about today? What do you guys want to talk about? I know what you want to talk about. There's three things. Let's start off with three things, shall we? Got my coffee. I'm all ready to go. Thing number one. I'm not wearing any pants. I don't know why you need to know that. I'm just not. Maybe because it's like abnormally hot in New York right now. I don't know. It's the morning. It's like 7:48 in the a.m. and it's already like almost 60-70 degrees out. So today's pretty much gonna suck balls because, as everybody knows, I'm a pretty big guy and I'm also Italian, so I'm thicker skinned than like the average person. So I tend to sweat more profusely. Number two, now this is not necessarily a great thing, and it really doesn't relate to anything that I'm going to talk about today. However, I've noticed, okay, that ever since I sat down here to record this and I was looking around the YouTube last night, I was actually watching Hobson videos all night, because I really have a new appreciation for Hobson as an artist. If you guys don't know who Hobson is and you're into like hip hop and shit, you need to check out Hobson, because Hobson is a fucking beast. He's just like Tech 9. He's a beast. He's bringing back, you know, hip hop and fucking rap and shit. And he speaks from the heart. It's really good shit. But anyway, enough about Hobson. I noticed while I was sitting here, every once in a while I'd be like, you know how you get that scent in your nose? And you're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, see, I smell it right now. Now, it took me a while to discover what this was, and I still haven't found the location of it yet, okay? But what it is the smell of death, alright? There is something dead over here in the corner, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. Now, anybody that knows me well enough knows that my computer cubby corner, whatever, it's in the corner of the living room, okay? There's a window to the outside right here, and the window isn't blowing in any stench of death, so nobody got shot out there and nobody's rotting in the curb, which means that it's in here somewhere, and it's most likely over in that corner. Now, it could be in the wall or not. Now, my girlfriend and my son are in the bedroom asleep right now, so they're good. It's not them, thank God. Otherwise, this would probably be my last ramble. There's a bunny. You probably can't see it, but and my cat, I just saw him, so I know he's good too. So that means it's probably like some rat or a mouse or something that got caught in the wall and died, and now it's emitting a stench. So I have to go hunting for that after I get this done. But this is more important. Okay, now to the point of this ramble. There's been a lot of question and concern, if you guys watch my stress test video on the Facebook media blowout, that everybody is like, oh my god, this is fucking bullshit, you know? A lot of people are confused, and I've gotten messages here on YouTube about the BWEs coming up, the beta weekend events. As everybody knows, if you pre-purchase Guild Wars 2, you get access to every BWE until launch, which is fucking awesome. And honestly, ArenaNet should be applauded for that, because they didn't have to do anything like that. They could have, you know, stripped it down and said, hey, it's just closed beta test. It's only invited people. And I said, if you're going to give money to help us fund this project, there's my cat. Digging something. if you're going to give us money to help us, you know, fund this, the ending of this project, and to really get us tight and get us moving along and everything, and finalizing this so you guys can play it and everything is all kosher and everything, if you do that, we're going to let you access the game right up until launch. Maybe every weekend, maybe, you know, once a month. Who knows right now? It's all speculation. I've heard every weekend is going to be happening, and I've also heard once a month. So, not really sure about that. Now, there are two things I want to talk about today, okay? If you have been in the closed beta test, okay, you already have the launcher, and you already have all the files downloaded and everything, so I'm not really positively sure, but if you've been in the closed beta test and registered your pre-purchase, I don't think you're going to have to be looking for an email, unless it's an email to validate when the beta weekend event is happening, which currently is stated for either April 20th or 27th. I would look for more the 27th mark. As you know, we're on Tuesday right now, and for everybody who didn't get into closed beta or anything like that, who has absolutely no launcher or anything like that, you will probably receive your validation link the week of the beta weekend event. And the way that this works is basically sorry about that. The way that this works basically is you will get an official ArenaNet email to the account that you registered your pre-purchase on, for those of you who don't know, which I hope all of you do realize this. It's my little buddy. But what's going to happen is you're going to want to, now people are concerned because they're like, oh, I haven't got my download link yet, and I haven't got, you know, any validation. I registered, but I haven't heard anything from ArenaNet. Well, of course you haven't. They don't want people to have, you know, control of the launcher or anything so far ahead and get their hopes up every day that they can log in and just you know what I mean? So this is what you're going to be looking for. Alright, and this is customary. This is how ArenaNet is working this. Obviously, you're not going to get it the Friday of the test. You're not going to get it the 20th or the 27th, because everybody is going to be, you know, downloading files. Everything is going to bog everything down. They don't want that. All right. I don't think anybody realizes this, you know, especially with the stress test. I don't think people realize exactly how important the stress test was, and I don't think people realize exactly how many people are going to be in these BWEs. I don't think that people have a solid grasp of this. Okay. Let's say, you know, 1 million people signed up for the closed beta initially, okay, and they stopped it, they shut it down. Now, let's say every one of those 1 million people basically pre-purchase the game. That means 1 million people have to find homes in the servers that are currently there. Okay, that's a lot of people. These BWEs are going to be gigantic, and honestly and truthfully, it's going to be a monumental feat. So this is what's going to happen. Of course, this is purely speculation. More speculation of the days, but I will tell you that it will happen before the 20th or the 27th, okay? The week prior to the current week. So let's say the beta event happens on the 20th, okay? Today is the 17th. So you're going to be looking for your email with your download client. If you don't check your email a lot, start checking it. Because if you get an email either Tuesday or Wednesday is usually when these email download links go out. Okay. If it gets past Thursday, if you know Thursday at like noon or 3 p.m. you haven't gotten a download link yet, it means that it's going to happen on the 27th. But as for, you know, this week, look for Tuesday or Wednesday as far as your download client. If you don't get an email by Wednesday night, Thursday morning, it's going to be on the 27th, so you can pretty much schedule around it. But yeah, that's basically how it's working. That's why you haven't got your validation link or your download yet. Ugh. God, that stinks. I gotta go find it. But yeah, guys, that's basically what's going on. So yeah, be looking for your download client either on the Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday at the latest, because they want everybody to have the launcher up and all the files downloaded so you can enjoy the beta weekend events with as much time as possible without sitting and downloading huge numbers of files all in one sitting. So that's basically when you're going to be looking for. Remember, Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday morning at the latest to get your download client. Once you get your download client, I'd severely suggest that you instantly go and start downloading the client, follow the directions exactly. Once you have your launcher up and running and ready to go, you're good to go. And that's all there is to it. Now, in the past, people have said, Game Junkie XL, you have a nice cat. You have a nice cat. Who is currently in my son's playpen, I think. Sleeping. I always like put it off, and I wanted to put something up for these people that watch me, you know, and they like my cat and everything. So I'm gonna end this off with a little bit of cat love. Anyway, guys, that's been this ramble for this week. Sorry it was so hesitant and short, but I really got to find out what the smell is, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Baby, you know what you're doing. Yeah. Baby.
Every day I'm shuffling.